Hey everybody, hello. It is your favorite serial entrepreneur and investor, the boss chick, Latasha Wilson. Come on in. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Yes, it is today, November 18th. You should be watching this right at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Forgive the noise if you hear any loud noise in the background, but guess what, guys? The show must go on. One of my phones crashed on today. It won't even open. This phone had been acting up as well, but you know what? I'm in the Apple store. And so as I wait for them to fix the first device, I said, you know what? Just in case, because we have an 8 o'clock tonight, and I have been promoting, I've been marketing, I've been sending you guys emails. We have really been intentional about making sure that we show up for you. Where are my entrepreneurs? Where are my bosses, my CEOs that are ready to learn how to build funding for your business, for your project, for whatever it is that you're passionate about? The holidays are around the corner, and I don't want you to miss the opportunity to learn about the funding and how I have been helping a ton of clients to build business capital where they're no longer going into their wallets, going into their purses, right, to spend their own personal funds for their projects and their businesses, but now they have access to OPM. What is OPM? I'm glad you asked. Other people's money. Write that down. I'm going to show you how to access OPM, other people's money, on tonight. All right? So go ahead and get you a paper, a notepad, and we're going to take some notes tonight because I'm going to be dropping some nuggets. You better get it while it's hot, like a hot and ready pizza, okay? Go ahead. I'm going to give you a minute. And those of you who already have my book, woohoo, The ABCs of Building Business Credit. How I was able to earn over $100,000 in capital, available capital for my business, 6 figures in 90 days. Make sure if you have my book already, have it out, because I am going to be going through it as well. If you don't have the book, you can go to www.blessmyvision.com. Head on over to my website, www.blessmyvision.com. So we're going to get started momentarily. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Glad you guys stopped in. Yes, I am so excited. Now, this was not supposed to air until 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I thought I was pre-recording, but it looks like we have people on. Hello. Yes, I'm so excited. So, guys, I am currently in the Apple clinic, okay? One of my main devices broke on me, and I was about to have a fit, but I said, you know what? I can still go forward. I can still go live right now while they're working on one of my devices. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So just in case, it's 8 o'clock and I don't have neither of my technologies, the iPhones, right? I want you to still be able to get this information. So get a pen, get a notepad. I am going to be giving you some nuggets on how you can get some funding for the holiday, make you some money, all right? All right. Get ready. And those of you, again, who do not have the book, make sure you go grab the ABCs of Building Business Credit. Go to blessmyvision.com. Can't wait. Now, if some of you are here, if you are an entrepreneur, if you have an LLC already or a nonprofit, go ahead and write that in the chat. If you have an LLC, type it in the chat for me. If you have a 501c3, go ahead and type that in the chat as well. Type. Let's listen. Let me see. I'm listening to you guys. Oh, somebody said good morning. Where are you? All right. Thank you, Samantha. You have a J-Boy LLC. All right. Congratulations. Doing business. Somebody is in Nepal. All right. Welcome. Glad you're here. Michelle Van, thank you for tuning in. Narayan, I hope I said your name properly. Anybody else already have an LLC? You may be an S corporation, a C corp, sole proprietor. You're in a partnership, And some of you may have a nonprofit organization, a 501c3, when you're not for profit, right? All right, all right. All right, thank you. So come on in, guys. Now, it is some noise in the background, so I do apologize in advance. Again, like I said, I was supposed to go live with you all at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but I am in the Apple store and they are fixing my devices. Like, technology out of all days, it would go haywire today, but I didn't want to leave you all hanging, so I want you to stay there and tune in. I am going to be answering any of your questions. Now, some of you are speaking some Spanish to me. Tengo hambre. That sounds familiar. I'm gonna have to freshen up on my Spanish again. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me show y'all where I'm at. Yes. So I'm in the Apple store. So again, bear with me. So let me tell you, those of you, the first thing to getting funding for your business, you have to be an entity, okay? You have to be an entity. So you have to decide what type of entity you want to be. And I talk about those in my books, right? I talk about the various entities, like I mentioned, sole proprietor, LLC, you could be a corporation, you can be a C Corp or S Corp, and so forth. And I break those down, what the differences are. So when you're looking up what type of entity you desire to be, right? Identify a name. What is your brand? Okay, this name will stick with you until infinity. Let's say that, because we don't want anybody going out of business. But we know that it happens sometimes, especially within the first 2 to 3 years. Many businesses fail, and the number one reason that they fail is because of funding. Again, a lot of us entrepreneurs in the beginning stages, we just don't know what we don't know, right? And we're so passionate, we're so excited to get that ideal out, and we go into our wallets, we go into our purses, we go into our personal bank accounts, and we start using all of our funds. And what happens when you run out of funds, right? When you run out of funds, and here it is, you're a year into your business and you still haven't made profit yet, and you're still robbing Peter to pay Paul to just catch up on the bills, just to be able to catch up on, the money that you've spent on the products, sometimes it's not enough and people go out of business. And so I want to help you prevent from going out of business. That will not be you. As long as you're under the sound of my voice and you continue to stay connected with me, you will be in business. Your business will thrive, you will win, and you will flourish, all right? So somebody give me some hearts, tap, 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 whatever you can do to support and agree with me, touch and agree with me that you will win. Your business will thrive, okay? All right, tap in. Thank you so much, Maxie. I appreciate that. Yeah, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So, the first thing, we're going to identify what type of entity we are. We're going to come up with a business name. If you already have that, good for you. The next thing you want to do is look in your state, right? Search and make sure no one else has your business name, because you don't want to have the same business name as someone else, and then you're infringing, right? Then they can hit you for trademark violation, all right? And now you have a big situation. So you don't want to build something and put your all into it unless you're for certain that no one else has that name. So identify what type of entity you are, come up with a business name, make sure you have a business address. You need a business address. Sometimes, I understand if it's your first time, you may be doing business out of your home. It really helps if you can. Don't put your personal address on these documents, on those business forms. You want to keep your business separate from your personal information, from you as a person. That's why you're going to apply for an EIN. That's the next step. With the IRS, if you live in the U.S., right? Now, some of you are watching from out of the country. You do whatever your jurisdiction tells you to do and abide by those rules. But here in the U.S., we're going to identify as an EIN. We're going to apply for an EIN in that business name. But on that document, they're going to ask you, what is your business address? And so you want to be prepared. Again, let me tell you some of the reasons why you want to avoid using your personal address for your business. One, You don't want any of your customers pulling up to your house at any given time of the day, at night, knocking on your door, right? Especially if they're looking for a product and it didn't arrive yet, or, they want information on how to use the product. You don't want people just coming in, knocking on your door like, hey, you sold me this product, but you didn't tell me how to use it. You want to keep you and your family safe, right? So always keep your business address separate from your personal home address. And then, if you ever thought about it, sometimes you're not going to be able to please everybody. Every client, every customer is not going to be happy with the product. And it's nothing personal. That's okay. Some of us have refund policies. Put those policies in place. But you never want a disgruntled customer coming to your house because they're upset. So that is one of the main reasons why you want to avoid using your personal address, all right? And I go over that in my book. So these are so many of the reasons on why you need to get this book, The ABCs of Building Business Credit, because I map out everything. This is literally the blueprint, all right? So you will have all that once you order your book at www.blessmyvision.com. Go ahead and get your books, guys. I will sign your book for you and ship it out to you. So go get your book, All right. So we talked about identifying as an entity, coming up with your business name. Okay. Get a business logo too. When you come up with your business name, think about what your brand colors are, because this is who you are. When people say your business name, when they look you up, you're going to have a profile. Just like I have a face for Latasha Wilson, I am the brand. I am Latasha Wilson. When you see me coming, you know this girl is classy, you know she's bossy, and I have a look that I'm always, when I appear, when I show up, I have a look, and people are used to that, okay? So your business is your brand. Have you a business logo, a business address, a website? Get you a business website, even if you have to start with a one-pager. Let this one-pager be all about who the business is, what do you offer, what value, what product do you have for the people. And remember your target audience, okay? So you always want to appeal to your target audience. So keep that in mind when you're building out your website, all right? So now you have those components. Next, you want to have a business bank account. You need a business bank account. Why? Because you're about to make some money, honey, right? The whole goal of opening this business is to make money. You want to have your own revenue for your business so that you can build it, expand. I know I desire to be a Fortune 500 company, right? I want my business to be talked about. I want it in every single country. When you look me up, I want you to be able to access me no matter what country you're in. And right now, as a business strategist coach, right, I am available in most countries, all right? And I take various forms of payment, even cryptocurrency, right? So you need a business bank account. If you're taking cryptocurrency, which is here to stay, you want to have a platform, whether it's Coinbase, PayPal. These are some platforms that you can use. I'm not recommending any of them in particular. I want you to choose and see what's best for you and your business, but you want to have a business bank account. When we're building business credit as well, when you're going out looking for vendors and lenders, looking for capital, OPM, other people's money, right? You're building relationships with the banks. Whatever bank you decide to open up your savings account with, your checking account with, you want to build a relationship. That is so important. And what they're going to ask you when you go to fill out that paperwork, they're going to make sure that you have your business structure solid and in place. And so these are why I told you need to have these components in place, because if you don't, they're not going to approve you, all right? So I want to make sure you get your foot in the door so that you're not denied, but I want you to be approved or access. Somebody type that in the chat. Access. Go ahead and type it in the chat below, access. You want to be approved, not denied in 2024 going into 2025, right? All right, so now you got your EIN, You have your business name, you got your business logo, and guys, you can make the business logo right on Canva. They have so many apps, and some apps have free subscriptions where you can create your own business logo as well. Now, when it comes to that business address, for those individuals who are not going to use their home because you want to be professional about everything, right? They have various opias, right? They have Regis, if I'm saying it right, Regis. Some of those are your virtual addresses where you can go to those sites and get a virtual address. All right. Some of those virtual addresses actually have a location, a physical location where you can go in and pick up your mail in the mailbox, right? It may not be a whole office, but at least you have a business address so that you're keeping your business separate from your personal property, and your customer's not coming to your home and looking for you, okay? All right, so you got your business phone number. That's next. You can get a free 800 number. There are so many other online regions. No, I'm sorry. I was looking at somebody. There are so many online streams that offer 800 numbers, or you can get a regular number depending on where you live, right, for your business. Sometimes they're free, sometimes they may be $5 a month or $10 a month, but trust and believe it is worth it, okay? So make sure you get you a business phone number as well. And let me think. Again, guys, I am in the Apple store, so this is a bit different when I'm doing my live on tonight. But again, I know by the time my phone is ready, I'm going to be stuck in traffic and I won't be able to be available for my 8 o'clock live session that I had with you all. So I'm going to refer everybody back to this live. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you just tuned in, subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing weekly webinars, so I'm going to be pouring into you and sharing resources, okay? So those are some of the main components that you need to have just to start building business credit, okay? You want to put and list your business on Google, on Yelp, all right, on 411. And I'll talk about that in the book. Let me show you. For those of you who don't have the book, go get the book. The book is on Amazon, as well as my personal website, www.blessmyvision.com. All right? All right, so you want to go to chapter 2. Chapter 2, page 21. 8 steps to building business credit. So if you want a recap, the recap is in chapter 2. All right? All right, 8 essential steps to building business credit, and I break them down. You have A, create a legal entity for your company, and I elaborate on that, all right? Make sure you go check out A. B, obtain a business address, and we talk about it helps you stay professional, it helps with security, and also your branding, okay? Step 4, it also talks about up under business address, some of those virtual companies that will give you a virtual address. Remember, I mentioned Regis, regus.com. You also have Postnet, okay? Do not get a P.O. box. Do not get a P.O. box. Whatever you do, stay away from P.O. boxes because a lot of banks and lenders, they don't consider that professional and they will deny your application when you're looking for funding and for loans and so forth. So stay away from P.O. box. But you can go to postnet.com to name a few, all right? And then you got Regis, all right? So that is on page 23. C, register your business. And I talk about different ways that you can register your business with your state, with your county, depending on where you live, guys. Make sure you register your business. Yes, thank you, guys. Give me some hearts, give me some likes, give me some thumbs up on this, and tag some of your business friends. Tag some of your CEOs, those entrepreneurs, hustlers, those individuals that have hair salons, barber shops, bakeries. If you are in ministry, tag those individuals, your pastors, your evangelists, daycare owners, anybody who's in business. You have access to funding that's out there, but you just got to know how to get it, right? So make sure you tag somebody, and we're going to pay it forward. We're going to give. We're going to give them knowledge on tonight. So tag a friend before you end, before I end this on tonight. Again, the ABCs of building business credit. You can get the book on Amazon by me, Latasha Wilson. Page 24, obtain a business phone number. I talk about how you can obtain that business phone number, create a business website, right? Choose a domain name. You can choose a domain name. That way it matches your brand. So if the name of your company is Legacy Builder, you can put legacybuilder.com, legacybuilder.net, whatever, whatever fits you, all right, and your brand. You have hosting sites as well. I go over some hosting sites in which you can get your website. I talk about websites, content, also business bank accounts. I talk about the different business bank accounts on page 25. All right, go check out page 25. All right, opening a business bank account. I talk about different online fintechs as well. I talk about KeyBank, Navy Federal, which is a good one. The credit unions, y'all check out your credit unions. Build relationships. Now, after you got your business structure in place, that is the first part. That's the foundation. Like building a house, you want to get the concrete solid, because if we build this beautiful house and it sinks as soon as we're finished, then all that work was in vain. So now that you got your LLC, your business structure, everything in place, the structure, right? Now we're going to start building business credit. We're going to dive into building business credit. And oh my God, like I went all in. I did not hold nothing back in this chapter, y'all. So y'all got to dive into chapter 2, going into 3, and it's up from there, all right? I show you all of the different lines of credit, the different vendors. Then I go into trade lines. I talk about tier 1, 2, and 3. When you're building business credit, you're going to start with tier 1, all right? That's where you're reaching out to companies, building a relationship with them, and asking for a line of credit. When you get a line of credit, that means they're going to give you permission to start ordering their products, whatever products you desire for your business, whether it's toiletry, just to start off. It could be paper, pens, rubber bands, whatever you need to do business, you want to start ordering upfront on a line of credit, okay? And make sure when you choose these vendors that they report to several different bureaus, okay? Whether it's Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, you want to make sure, Dun & Brad, that's a big one. Write that down, Dun & Brad, Dun & Brad, Dun & Brad. Everybody need a Dun & Brad number. That's major. You need a Dun & Brad number. That's part of building business structure. How could I forget that, right? Again, I'm in a different environment right now. I'm not at home in my office, but guess what? Apple is my office today. Apple and Lenox Mall is my office on today. Do not play with it, all right? I ain't even got a MacBook. I don't know if I want to switch over, but yeah. Let me tell you, I'm not going to be long-winded. I've been on here a half hour tonight, and because I'm not in my office, I can't give y'all what I want to give y'all. So what I'm going to tell you, I hope I've given you enough to say, you know what, I just need to buy the book. You just need to get the book, period. Sis, bro, get the book, because everything is mapped out, and then you'll make sure that you dot your I's, cross your T's, and you're not missing any steps. You always need a blueprint. Don't attempt to shoot from the hip. Don't halfway do it. If you're gonna do it and you're talking about doing business, you want to be a multi-million-dollar business company, right? So do it the right way. Make sure you get that Dun & Brad. It should match and line up with your EIN number. Have your business profile together, your website, your bank account, your logo, your phone number, your business address, checking account, I said that. And now you want to list your business on every platform, okay? Now we're talking about building tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Oh, y'all, on page 26, baby, I talk about a paydex score. That's why you need that Dun & Brad number. A paydex score is pretty much your credit score, okay? When we're doing personal credit, We want our personal credit anywhere from 700 on 800 and up. All right, that's considered good credit. Anything below 700 is fair. You in the 600s, not so good, right? You need to improve that. And the only way to improve that is to make on-time payments, maybe get you some trade lines that are aged, right? Aged. When you get trade lines, whether it's your personal credit or even when you're in business, a lot of these companies, like when you go to tier 2, tier 3, they want to know that you've been in business for a while. Some companies, some lenders are not going to give you loans. They're not going to give you capital. They're not going to give you any type of line of credit if you have not established your business long enough, okay? Some require 2 years. But the beautiful thing about when you're getting lines of credits with vendors in tier 1 stage is these are smaller accounts, like Granger, like Uline. Uline is one. Go to uline.com. Make sure that's one of your first tier 1s that you get approved for, okay? And tell them I sent you. One of my companies do business with them called, which one? My Assets LLC. Let them know that My Assets, Latasha Wilson, sent you to them, uline.com. If you are not doing tier 1 yet and you're in the beginning stages of building business credit, go to uline.com. Ask them for a line of credit. They're going to ask you all of those questions, some of those questions that I asked you, like, what's the name of your business? How long you been in existence, and etc. So make sure you're prepared and start just ordering some simple products that you can use. Even if you can use the products at home, you want to build a relationship. What they want to see is that you keep your word. Now that's what building business credit is all about. Once you establish the relationship and they approve you for $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, and you start using some of that money to pay, for receipt paper, to pay for a copier machine, maybe, tags to put on clothes if you got a boutique, whatever it is you're buying for your business, guess what? You need to pay it back within 30 days. You want to make on-time payments every single month. That's how you build a creditable business, all right? You want to always pay on time, never be late. That's how they'll be able to increase your credit limit, they'll increase your credit limit months down the line, okay? So if you want to get a credit increase, a line of credit increase from 10,000 to now 50,000, they're going to check your credit history. They want to see that you can pay your bills on time. And let me tell you a secret. If you pay them 10 days before your due date, you in there, baby. Always pay early. That's the best thing you can do when you're in business. So that's a freebie. Y'all got it from your girl, Tasha the Boss Chick. So continue to pay your bills on time, but do it 10 days early. And you won't never have a problem when you go to ask for more money, maybe 6 months down the line, okay? All right. Make sure you get my book, The ABCs to Building Business Credit by Latasha Wilson. Take a screenshot. You can get my book on Amazon right now, or you can get it on www.blessmyvision.com. Now, if you get it on blessmyvision.com, I'm going to sign it and personally ship it to you, all right? So I can go on and on, but I'm going to stop at tier 1. I'm going to stop at tier 1 because I'm not sure what tier level you guys are at. Most times when people are searching and they're on YouTube, they're usually in the beginner stage, right? They're usually in the beginner stage. So I think that, right now, you guys have enough information to go get it done. Go start now. But one thing I do want to tell you is, for the person that's just busy, you say, you know what, Tasha, I'm working multiple jobs. I have children. I got a family. I want my business to thrive, but I don't have time. I don't really have the time to go through the different steps. I don't have time to build the different tiers. What else can I do? I'm glad you asked. You can go to my website and get the Ultimate Pack. When you choose the Ultimate Pack, I am going to have my company. I have a team of individuals that are very professional, and we do it for you. If you want us to build your business credit and do exactly what I did in 90 days, y'all see that? 100,000 plus in 90 days of funding, of capital, of getting approved to spend OPM, other people's money, for my business, we will do that for you. So I do have that available. Let me show you. Let me show you on my website. I do have it available. When you go to blessmyvision.com, we have a package right before that, secret number 3. Secret number 3, we can do it with you. If you just need assistance and you want to build the business credit, you're going to follow the steps that we gave you, but you just need kind of a coach and a mentor to be able to answer your questions once a week and hold your hand, then we could do that as well. So you would pick option 3, secret 3, all right? But if you want it done for you because you just don't have the time, then you'll pick the ultimate packet. Let me show you. All right, so you go to blessmyvision.com right there. All right, fill out this form. There I go right there. All right. But you want to pick. Oh, go look at the testimonies, baby. Look at the testimonies. These numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie. American Express approval. $5,000 Amazon for LLC approved. Look at the results. Look at the results, okay? Navy Federal, 25,000 approval. Paydex score. This is important. This is why you need your Dun and Brad number, okay? You want to always have an 80 or above for your Paydex score. And I show you how to make sure you stay on top of that. So this is what I was talking about. If you just want to order my book, you go to Secret 1. It's only $27 for the ebook. You'll get the ebook delivered right to your email address. If you want the hard copy book, which is this one, you want the hard copy book, go ahead and hit Secret 2, right? It's on sale right now. I will sign the book and ship it out. But here's Secret 3, business bundle. You will get the business credit / funding, coaching, right? Think like a boss mindset. You get a one-on-one coaching session with me. Your business NAT code, that's important. Now, that's in my book. We didn't go over that, but it's important that you choose when you create your book and your structure, you want to choose a NACS code or an industry that your business will fall under that's not risky or high risk, okay? And so there's so many different codes. You want to be able to really diligently go through them and pick one that suits you so that you can get funding still. Because if it's too at high risk, they'll deny you funding. All right, access to my private community. You'll get my vendors list for net 30 accounts, net 60 accounts. What that means is some companies allow you 30 days to pay them back, and some allow you 60 days to pay them back. So you have a little more time in which you can pay the money back, okay? So check that out as well. Access to recorded courses. So any courses that I've already created and recorded online, guys, you will be able to have access to them. You'll get my workbook as well. It's a digital workbook, so that while you're reading and going through my actual hard copy book or your digital ebook, guys, you'll be able to follow along and fill out your workbook. And we're going to get you a Paydex score. Again, the goal is 80 or above. So this particular platform, secret number 3, the BBB, is the Business Bundle Blueprint. Everything in your hands, but you'll still have a coaching session with me, and I'll check over your things, okay? And I don't mind doing that, and that's just for $127. Very, very reasonable. But this is my baby right here. I love it when people ask me to do it for them, because hey, this is what I do. Let me show you how to get the results. The ultimate bundle done for you. All of this is included. Paydex score, custom business plan template. I'll give you that. So if you decide you want to go after grants and you want to create a proposal, you'll have everything that you need in this template to do that and execute that properly. You'll get the workbook, business expense report, signed book. You get in my private community. Boom, 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 boom. You get so much. Line of credit, one-on-one coaching course, approved vendors list. You're going to get my vendors list as well. And what your score needs to be before you apply for these vendors, because the worst thing you could do is get a whole bunch of inquiries. You don't want all these inquiries, on your report, because people will deny you. These lenders and these private institutions, they'll deny you if you have too many inquiries. So go ahead and get my vendors list in advance so you'll know what you need before even applying, right? So you're not wasting your time nor theirs. I can go on and on with what this ultimate bundle entails. Original price $9.99. I'm just waiting on my phone. Thank you. Yeah, so this is normally $1,000, guys. It's on sale right now for $4.99. $4.99. But you know what? I think I'm gonna do something special for Black Friday. I don't know what it's gonna be. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. But I wouldn't even wait till Black Friday, because some of you need to be in business now before Black Friday. I did not go over some of the various businesses that I can help you open, like whether you want to do a t-shirt business. I have access to information and vendors on that. If some of you desire to do accessories, if you are looking for vendors for accessories, guys, go to my other website. I have a whole book on vendors. So if you want to sell clothes, you want to sell cosmetics, you want to do t-shirts, you want to do jewelry, accessories, baby clothes, men clothing, shoes, go to Affirmations and More. Let me show you there. I'm going to show you on there. Y'all can go to my other site. Now see, let me see. Okay. I know how to use a Mac. I just don't prefer it. Affirmations. Typing on one hand, y'all. I'm so ready to go home. This don't make no sense. Jesus. I've been sitting in the Apple store all day. Affirmationsandmore.com. And get my book on vendors, all right? I got my book on affirmations. You need positive reinforcement. I have scriptures and quotes in there. Go grab that. The digital ebook for Affirmations and More, all right? But what I'm talking about is the Vendors Vault, my ebook. Right now, only $25. You get access to over 100 vendors that offer wholesale. They offer wholesale, so you can buy this book. Here it is, right? It'll come right to your phone. How many pages? 44 pages of vendors. 44 pages, guys. Woo! Sheesh, it'll come right to your phone, all right? So get access to over 100 vendors who wholesale from around the world. Take your business to the next level. To start a business today, don't be the biggest consumer this year, but be the biggest investor and make your money grow. Get your book today, The Vendors Vault. All right? All right, my loves. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've been on for 38 minutes now. Again, if you are ready to get started, whether you're going to grab your book and the blueprint and do it all yourself, or you can get the business bundle, or you can get the done for you today and get a nice discount. That's just cut in half right there, all right? Go to blessmyvision.com. Again, I am here in the Apple Store. It has been a pleasure, guys, talking to you and just, pouring into you on this evening. Do me a favor. Tell me what you liked most about tonight and about the nuggets that I share with you. Please comment below. Make sure you give a thumbs up. Also comment. I really want to come back and read your feedback. If you have any questions, put your questions below, and I will come back and I promise I'm gonna come back and answer your questions. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and keep your notifications on. Also follow me on Instagram. I am Latasha BossChic, Latasha BossChic, no K at the end, as well as on TikTok, Latasha BossChic. God bless you, and make sure you visit my website, blessmyvision.com. Now for later. Bye-bye.